Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Target 100 in Mathematics by Shivesh Kumar Singh. And today we are going to talk about some important questions of NCERT for the chapter Geometric Sequence. Okay, let's start the lesson. This video is going to be a little longer, so without wasting the time, let's start the question. See, in some of the questions I will give you the hint and then you can continue, or if required then I will explain complete question. Okay, show that the product of the corresponding terms, every term, every word meaning you will have to understand. Okay, corresponding terms of the sequences ar square and this another sequence of form a GP and then find the common ratio. So what we can do here, you see, corresponding terms, so it means ar square and so on, ar to the power n minus 1, and another sequence capital ar square and so on, capital ar to the power n minus 1. Corresponding means first multiply by first, second multiply by second, like this. So it will become a times a, then ar times ar, then another term will be ar square times ar square and so on. It will be last one ar to the power n minus 1 times ar to the power n minus 1. Okay, now you can see here this is the first term, and now we will talk about the common ratio, because we have to show that it is forming a GP. So GP means ratio of two consecutive terms must be same. So let's talk about this. AR times capital AR divided by A times A, it will be equal to R times R. Okay, let's say for example third divided by second, so times AR square divided by AR times AR, and you can see again AR cancelled, one R left, AR cancelled, one R left. So again it is coming R into capital R. So we are getting the same ratio, it means therefore it is a GP, and therefore this is the common ratio. So what is the common ratio for this question? It is R times capital R. Okay. Now next question is, find the four numbers forming a GP in which the third term is greater than the first by 9 and the second term is greater than the fourth by 18. Now you see, normally I say that if you have to consider three terms, four terms, then you consider like this, a upon r cube, a upon r, like that. Okay, but here I will not prefer this thing because we don't have anywhere product of the terms. So what we are going to do here, let numbers be a, ar square and ar cube. Okay, these are the four numbers. Of course it is forming a GP. Now what condition they have given? In which the third term is greater than the first. So what is the third term? AR square is greater than the first term by 9. So this is the first equation, and the second term is greater than. So second term means AR is greater than the fourth term, means AR cube by 18. Okay. So we have to solve these two equations to get the value of A and R. Okay, so let's see how can we solve it easily. Okay, if possible. So what we can do here is second and fourth. So here, okay, we don't see any other option except finding the value of A. So 8r square minus A is equal to 9. So A will be taken common. R square minus 1 is equal to 9. A is equal to 9 upon r square minus 1. Okay, see this method I thought, so I am doing by this. If you have another method, so you can write in the comment. Okay, if that will be easy, then I will make another video for that method also. Okay, now put this value of A in this equation. So what you will get here, you will get first, before putting the value, just write all A's together. So it will be A times R minus R cube is equal to 18. So value of A is 9 upon r square minus 1 times r minus r cube is equal to 18. So by cross multiplication we will get 9r minus, okay, 9 can cancel this 18. So I am increasing the number. It is 2 cancel here. So it will be 8 r minus r cube is equal to 2r square minus 2r. So what we can see here, r cube plus 2r square minus 3r is equal to 0. It can be divided by r because r is a common ratio, so it cannot be 0. Okay, so it will be r square plus 2r minus 3 is equal to 0. Now you can see it's a simple quadratic equation which can be factorized by splitting the middle term. So I am writing here, it will be r square plus 3r minus 3 equals to 0. So r plus 3 times r minus 1 is equal to 0. Now r is equal to minus 3. Hope I am doing the correct calculation. If not, then please check it. Okay, r is equal to 1. Now if r is equal to minus 3, and we'll have to check for both the answers. Okay, so what value of a we can get from here, you see, just put it here. Okay, so a is equal to, I am doing it little quickly. If r is equal to 3, then 3 3s are 9, 9 minus 1, 8. So it will be 9 over 8. And if r is equal to 1, okay, if r is equal to 1, then no need to check this r is equal to 1, okay, because then that will be the constant sequence. Now, so a is equal to 9 upon 8 and r is equal to minus 3. So what are the numbers? Numbers are a means 9 upon 8, ar means 9 upon 8 times r means minus 3, okay, then a upon r, a times r square means 9, then ar cube means minus 27. So this will be 9 upon 8 minus 27 upon 8, and then 81 upon 8, and then minus it will be 243 divided by 8. Okay, now let's check with this condition whether this answer is correct or not. Like this you can check in the exam also. Okay, see, they say third number is greater than first number by 9. So what is third number here? 81 upon 8, and here it is 9 upon 8. So in first term, if you add 9, so 9 upon 8 plus 9 means it is 8 nines are 72, 72 plus 9, 81 upon 8. It is coming to be the third number. So this condition is satisfied. Okay, so it seems that this answer is correct. And you will check for the second condition also. Why I am checking? Because unnecessarily I am getting fractional numbers. So that's what I am checking. Okay, now let's see the next question. If pth, qth, rth terms of a GP are a, b, c respectively, then prove that. Now this type of question we have done in AP also. Okay, see, pth term means AP is equal to capital A r to the power p minus 1. Why capital A and capital R? Because in this question you can see small a and small r are already given in the question. Okay, so that's what I am not taking here. Now AQ, okay, it is equal to A. Now AQ means qth term, so it is AR to the power q minus 1 and it is equal to B because it is given here. And then AR means capital AR to the power R minus 1 and it is equal to C. Now in the left hand side just we have to put the values. So it is a to the power q minus r times b to the power r minus p times c to the power p minus q, and it is equal to, I think I have made this another video for this question. Okay, no problem, let's complete it. So this is ar to the power p minus 1 to the whole power q minus r times ar to the power q minus 1 to the whole power r minus p times ar to the power r minus 1 to the whole power p minus q. Okay, now power raised to the power, so simply just simple calculation of powers and indices. So it will be a to the power q minus r times r to the power p minus 1 times q minus r, then a to the power r minus p times r to the power q minus 1 times r minus p, and then times a to the power p minus q times r to the power r minus 1 times p minus q. So it is all powers of a will be added together, q minus r plus r minus p plus p minus q, and power of r also will be added after multiplying all the brackets. So it will be pq minus q minus pr plus r plus qr minus r minus pq plus p. Just I am multiplying all the brackets of r, okay, powers. So plus rp minus p minus qr plus q. And what you can see here, all powers of a cancelled out here. So a to the power 0 and r to the power also cancelled. Just for check, you can see here p plus pq minus pq, okay. All powers will be cancelled, so it will be equal to 1. Now, next question is, if the first and the nth term of a GP are a and b respectively, first and nth term. So just read the question and try to make the equations also, okay. So a is the first term, no doubt, normally we take a as the first term. Nth term is b. So an is equal to b means a r to the power n minus 1 is equal to b. So from here what we can get here, r to the power n minus 1 is equal to b upon a. We will use it later on. And if p is the product of n terms, so means p is equal to a times ar square times ar cube and so on times ar to the power n minus 1. So what it will be in simplified form? It will be, see, all powers of a will be added together. So it will be n times. So a to the power n and r to the power 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on up to n minus 1. So it can be written as a to the power n times r to the power n minus n into n minus 1 upon 2. It is just a sum of n terms, n minus 1 natural numbers, or you can apply the sum of n minus 1 terms of an AP. Okay. Now, just we have to simplify this. So what we can do here, see, we can do like, we can write it as a to the power n times r to the power n minus 1 to the whole power n upon 2. Okay. Why? Because power raised to the power means both powers will be multiplied, and we can utilize this value of r to the power n minus 1. So p is equal to a to the power n times b upon a to the power n by 2 means a to the power n times a to the power n times b to the power n by 2 over a to the power n by 2. Powers of a will be subtracted because they are in division. So n minus n upon 2 means n upon 2 times b to the power n upon 2. So it can be written as a b to the whole power n to the whole power 1 upon 2. So squaring both the sides, what we will get? P square is equal to ab to the power n. Okay, and this is very important question of NCERT. Now, let's talk about this. Show that the ratio of the sum of first n terms of a GP to the sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2nth term means a, ar square and so on. This is up to nth term, and after this n plus 1th term will be ar to the power n and so on ar to the power 2n minus 1. Okay, so total 2n terms are there. So sum of first n terms, so that I am taking as S1. S1 means sum of first n terms. So basically this is sum of n terms only. So what we are going to do here, apply the formula a times r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1, and S2. S2 means sum of the terms from n plus 1th to 2nth. So from here to here. So for this part, this will work as the first term. Yes, common ratio will remain same. Only first term will change. So a r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. And since we are talking about ratio, so ratio means division. So S1 upon S2 is equal to a times r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1 over a r to the power n times r to the power n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Now you see, a is cancelled out, rn minus 1 cancelled out, r minus 1 cancelled out. So what we got? Finally we got 1 upon r to the power n, which is the required answer. Next is, if a, b, c, d are in GP, then show that this expression. Now you see, we have many methods to do such questions, but what I guess that it is the easiest one is, A is the first term, and suppose R is the common ratio. So A is the first term, B is equal to AR as the second term, C is equal to AR square as the third term, D is equal to AR cube as the fourth term. So now what we have to prove, just consider left hand side. So A square plus B square plus C square times B square plus C square plus D square. Okay. So it will be A square means A square, no change. B square means A square R square. C square means A square R to the power 4 times B square, again A square R square. C square means A square R to the power 4, and D square means A square R to the power 6. Now you see, from this bracket we can take A square common. In bracket you will get 1 plus R square plus R to the power 4 times, from here we can take A square R square common, 1 plus R square plus R to the power 4 again. So what we are going to get here? A to the power 4 times R square times 1 plus R square plus R to the power 4 to the power 8. Now RHS, you see here, this is AB plus BC plus CD to the whole power 2. Now just put the values of A, B, C, D here. So A means A, B means AR, plus B means AR, C means AR square, C means AR square, D means AR cube to the power 2. Now simplify this. Now it will be, I guess, A square R plus A square R cube plus A square R5 to the whole power 2. Now you see, we can take A square R common, but it is taken common from the whole square. Okay, so outside the bracket what it will be? A to the power 4 times R square, and in bracket you will get 1 plus R square plus R to the power 4 to the whole power. Why I am writing here 8? It is 2, and here also 2. Okay, now you can see both sides are equal. Okay, like this we can solve this question. Now next is, insert two numbers between 3 and 81 so that the resulting sequence is in GP. Okay, now you see there is a process, complete process for such questions. So let numbers be A1 and A2. Okay, so 3, A1, A2 and 81 will be in GP according to the given question, because two numbers we have to insert in between and the resulting sequence should be a GP. Now how many terms there? You can see 4 terms, and fourth term is 81. So what is the formula for fourth term? AR to the power 3. Now A means 3, R we don't know. So R cube is equal to 27. So R is equal to 3. This is the common ratio. And once we got the common ratio, so A1 will be equal to AR means 3 times 3. So it is 9. And A2 means AR square means 3 times 3 square means it is 27. So 9 and 27 are the answer. Okay. Now next is, this is very important question from NCERT. Find the value of n so that a to the power n plus 1 plus b to the power n plus 1 upon a to the power n plus b to the power n may be a geometric mean between a and b. So what is the geometric mean of a and b? It is square root of ab, if you remember this formula, and it is equal to what? This expression, a to the power n plus 1 plus b to the power n plus 1 upon a to the power n plus b to the power n. Now we have to simplify this. So I am writing this here. So square root of AB means a to the power half times b to the power half. Okay. Now what we can do, just cross multiply this. So it is a to the power n plus 1 plus b to the power n plus 1 equals to, just multiply. Okay. A to the power n plus half, take care of the multiplication, times b to the power half plus b a to the power half times b to the power n plus half. What I have done here, I have cross multiplied this bracket to the right hand side here and then distributive property. Okay. Now what we can do next here, it is now just we have to simplify this. Okay. Write the values of a and b together. So this is a to the power n plus 1 minus a to the power n plus half times b to the power half minus a to the power half times b to the power n plus half plus b to the power n plus 1 is equal to 0. What I have done? I have shifted right hand side to the left hand side. Now you see, from the first two terms, we can take a to the power n plus half common. Common means division, and division means powers will be subtracted. So a to the power n plus 1, just I am explaining one term, okay? A to the power n plus 1 upon a to the power n plus half. So it will be equal to a to the power half. Yes, because powers will be subtracted. So 1 minus half means half. So it will be a to the power half times b to the power half minus, same here, b to the power n plus half will be taken common, and it will be a to the power half minus b to the power half is equal to 0. So finally we are getting a to the power half minus b to the power half times a to the power n plus half minus b to the power n plus half is equal to 0. Now product of two terms is 0. It means one of them must be 0. But this bracket cannot be 0. Why? Because if it is 0, then a will be equal to b, and it is not given in the question. So a to the power n plus half is equal to b to the power n plus half. Okay. Now by division you will get a upon b to the whole power n plus half. Space is less, so I am writing little quickly. Okay. Is equal to 1. 1 means any number to the power 0. So just by comparing the powers, what you will get? N plus half is equal to 0, means n is equal to minus half. Okay. Make sure that you have understood these three steps here, because space was less, so I have written little in short. Okay. Now next is the sum of two numbers is 6 times their geometric mean. Sum of two numbers, let the numbers be a and b. So a plus b is equal to 6 times their geometric mean. Okay. Show that the numbers are in the ratio. Now you see, my dear students, numbers are in the ratio. So we can think that we will find the values of a and b, and this will be the division. But can we find the values of a and b here? No, because we have two variables, but we have only one equation. Okay. So we will try to find the value of a and b, a upon b directly. So how can we find this thing? See, a plus b. This can be written as 2 root AB here is equal to 3. Okay, just it is a rearrangement of the numbers. Now apply the componendo and dividendo. If you forgot, then I will write for you here. If A upon B is equal to C upon D, then by componendo and dividendo, just I am writing the spelling, because normally students of grade 11, they forget this theorem. Okay, componendo and dividendo. Okay, I will remove this thing. So if you want, you can take the screenshot. Okay, this is a plus b upon a minus b equal to c plus d upon c minus d. Okay, so like this it will be a plus b plus 2 root a root b upon a plus b minus 2 root a root b is equal to, it will be 3 upon 1. So 3 plus 1 upon 3 minus 1. Okay, now componendo dividendo finish. So this will be, we have to just convert into identity of a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square. So what we can do, see, I am little writing directly, root a plus root b whole square divided by root a minus root b whole square is equal to 4 divided by 2, means 2 upon 1. Now taking the square root of both the sides, it will be root a plus root b upon root a minus root b is equal to root 2 over 1. Now again by componendo and dividendo, so you will get here root a plus root b plus root a minus root b over root a plus root b minus root a plus root b is equal to root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 minus 1. Now b cancelled out, a cancelled out. So what you will get here, 2 root a upon 2 root b is equal to root 2 plus 1 upon root 2 minus 1. Now 2 and 2 also cancelled. Square both the sides, and what you will get here, a upon b is equal to, here I am applying a plus b whole square, so a square plus b square plus 2 root ab, 2ab I mean, divided by a square plus b square minus 2ab. So a upon b, or a ratio b, is equal to 3 plus 2 root 2 ratio 3 minus 2 root 2. Okay, this will be the answer. Now, next is, if a and g be the arithmetic mean and geometric mean respectively between two numbers, more or less it is the same question. So I will do it half. Okay. See, a is the arithmetic mean, means a plus b by 2. It means a plus b will be equal to 2a. And g is the geometric mean, means root ab. So it means ab is equal to g square. Then show that the numbers are. Okay, so we have to find the values of a and b. So you see, we have two equations, 1 and 2. So simply just find the values of a and b. So what we can do here, b is equal to g square upon a, or from the first equation you can write the value. It's your choice. Okay, for example, many students feel comfortable with this. So b is equal to 2a minus small a. So write this value here. So it will be a times 2a minus a equals to g square, means 2a times capital A minus a square is equal to g square, means a square minus 2a times a plus g square is equal to 0. Now it's a quadratic equation in small a. So get the value by quadratic formula. This is a is equal to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Just simplify this equation and you can see you will find this answer directly. Okay. Now, next is, if arithmetic and geometric mean of roots of a quadratic equation are 8 and 5 respectively, then find the quadratic equation. So you see, arithmetic mean and geometric mean of roots of a quadratic equation. Okay. So let roots be a and b. Okay, let these are the roots or zeros of the equation. Now, arithmetic mean is 8. So it means a plus b by 2 is equal to 8. And geometric mean, square root of ab is equal to 5. So what we can get here? We can get a plus b is equal to 16 and ab is equal to 25 by squaring. Now what is the equation? Quadratic equation will be x square minus sum of roots times x plus product of roots equals to 0. It means it will be x square minus sum of the roots, means a plus b, and it is 16. So 16x plus product is 25. So 25 is equal to 0. This is the answer. See how quickly we can solve this question if some good things strike in the mind at the right time. So my dear students, hope you understood all the questions, and for such interesting videos, please like and subscribe my channel and share with your friends also. Thank you.